All right, I think we're going to go ahead and get started. If I seem distracted for a minute or two, it's because I'm letting more people in. But I do appreciate you all joining us tonight and, spending 30 minutes with us, which I promise is going to be well worth your time. Bobby and I are going to be your hosts tonight. I'm going to spend a little time going over what are really just amazing. Let me mute this one. What is just amazing products, really category products that we are super, super excited about and just so blessed to be able to share because they really do solve so many different problems. And that's really what I would say we are. We are problem solvers. We help people, just have better health, better wealth, just a better lifestyle. And we couldn't be more excited about. But the company is LifeVantage. And this is a company that Bobby and I have been with now for 7 years. Real excited, but there's never been a more exciting time to be part of LifeVantage than now. So if you're new, your timing is excellent. Um, and like I said, it couldn't be a better time, but it is LifeVantage. It's been 7 years for us. We have been in the industry now for 32 years. 25 is with another supplement company, but the last 7 have been with LifeVantage, which is an activation company. And this is a whole category creating science, and it does have lots of science. Sometimes we get known as the science company. You don't have to be sciencey, but I got to tell you, it's really nice knowing that I can share a study. And unlike supplements, which you're adding to your body, hoping that you're taking enough, it's not an exact science, but it was also always my opinion. And here I can just say, look, here's a study on it. Here's what it's saying. So it no longer needs to be my opinion. I can just go ahead and share the studies. So we are the activation company. We have some really cool products, but we take it to make it. So unlike when you supplement, you're just adding something to your body to hope you're adding enough or not too much. Here, what we're doing is taking pathways and making them work again like they did when we were much younger. So, not only are we going to share some products that just solve some major problems, some health problems that people have, want to look better, feel better, but also, if they're interested in earning supplemental income, they like free travel, they want to make a difference for others and join a movement. And Bobby's going to go through a lot of that on the second half of this. But our company is led by Steve Fife. He really is a visionary leadership and really kind of came out of nowhere because he was more the accounting numbers end of this. And then he became our CEO, and he has made some great changes in the few years that he's been the CEO. And we're excited about that. Because we are publicly traded, we are financially transparent. We were writtenly, I guess in May, written up in Newsweek as an innovator of medical science. Now that's big, one of 20 top medical innovators of medical science. And then we've been recognized in Forbes magazine. We do have a legacy group that LifeVantage helps to give back to people that, aren't as fortunate as we all have been. The first product I'm going to talk about is our Protandim NRF2. And that really is our flagship product. This is the product that launched the company. It actually was a product that sat on the shelves in GNC because it needs explanation. And I'm going to give you a short explanation about it. But what Protandim does is it reduces a medical term called oxidative stress. Oxidative stress is the precursor or the cause of all aging and all disease. So when we can reduce that, we reduce all aging, disease, and inflammation. And we now have a pathway that we can turn on with this one little pill to create your own antioxidants, and more than 1,000,000 times antioxidants per second. So here's kind of an illustration of how that works. When we take antioxidants in through either supplementation or foods, it's kind of like one and done. And the equivalent of our one pill, our one plant-based pill, would be if every day you ingested 400 oranges, 500 cups of broccoli, 110 cups of blueberries, and 120 tablets of vitamin C. Couldn't be done, plus the cost, who knows what it would be with food prices these days. Here, Protandim, we're reducing that oxidative stress by 40% in the very first 30 days. But even more so than that, we reduce it by a decade every month that we're on it. So if you're 80 and you're on it for 8 months, your oxidative stress levels, as you can see, are back to the time of when you were in your 20s. And there's actually science on this. 60, you're on it for 6 months, back to when you were 20. If you're 40, on it for 4 months, it'll bring it back to when you're 20. So, and they did a blood test. They kind of mixed this all up. They could truly not tell whose blood was that of the 20-year-old when they tested all these people that had been on it for those months. So this is a really, to me, if you could only be on one product, this is definitely the one. It replaces all these other antioxidants and pills. I know in our family, we have pill bowls that we used to take because of, the number of antioxidants we were trying to get into our system. So again, this addresses all areas of our body, our heart, our skin, our eyes, our kidneys, brain, lungs, immune system, all over the place. In fact, you can go to a site called pubmed.gov. Anybody can go there. Typically, if you've not heard about it, because only doctors would go there or pharmacies in order to find out interactions of drugs and warnings. But there are 320,000 studies on oxidative stress and any disease state. And I'm not part of the medical field. My husband is not part of the medical field, but we can kind of make out the summary on all these studies. And when you read the summary, they all say when you reduce oxidative stress, you reduce that disease or inflammation or aging. So just so cool there. These are some third-party studies, independent studies that were done because, again, this is so category creating. People have taken supplements for a long time until they find out about activation, because this is a game changer. This is an extraordinary product, but you can see Ohio State, Harvard, National Institute of Aging, National Institute of Health, big, institutions are doing studies on our products. Our company did not pay for this. These are, independent studies, and we're excited that we have them because we can just point people to these studies. Makes our job really, really easy. So we take it to make it. We empower our bodies to make antioxidants, proteins, enzymes, and things that we need for better health. So you can see we have a list of products at this point. I'm going to talk about the GLP-1 that everybody's excited about, activator, the liquid collagen activator. But, hey, we've got really clean skincare that is very results oriented. We've got products for sleep. We've got products for if you want to get rid of brain fog. We've got a great hair care line, if you're wanting to make your hair thicker or, if you're losing it. We've got a lot of great products to talk, but not enough time to talk about them all. So the first one I'm going to talk about, and there's a reason I'm going to talk about these two, is our liquid collagen activator. And, it really is the only collagen out there that actually produces collagen. So that sets us apart right there. You can see some of the results that this lady has gotten. We not only produce the collagen, we also replenish, which most do with 1 or 2 peptides or types of collagen. We actually replenish with 10 different peptides. The other cool thing about our collagen is we actually have a gene that turns on that we so you don't degrade your collagen. So it's preventing the collagen from being eliminated, because we lose 1 to 2% every year. By taking this, it actually boosts our collagen level by 100%. So that's why you're able to see such great results after 30 days. I tell all my new customers, and I did this, and you can see my updated photos and stuff, but take it before you start the product, and then a picture, and then take another picture 30 days after, and you put them side to side, and you can see the results that you're getting, because we're all hypercritical of our faces. So we'll look at the one wrinkle that didn't go away, the one area that sags, but you can see, over time. I mean, even look how much clearer her eyes are. Collagen is all over our body. It's our heart. Our eyes are 90% collagen, 91% actually. So there's collagen all over. It's our tendons, ligaments, bones, muscle. It's our GI tract. There's so many ways that collagen helps heal us other than just the visual side of outside. But you'll see ladies have gotten results with under the arms, fat arms, with their thighs, their knees, cellulite. We've got lots of great pictures that you can see. Just go to Lifespan Magic on Facebook to see the results that we've gotten, many, many there. But because of time, we don't have a lot of time to be able to spend with that. But this is an equally exciting system that we got. The collagen is an easy product to share with people because you can show the results. You can physically show pictures. Well, the same thing with the mind-body system. It is a GLP-1 activator, meaning that we are producing GLP-1 naturally in our bodies. And that really speaks to the way that we look at food as far as, how much we care to eat, our cravings, our hunger. There's a lot of reasons, for a long time, they made us believe that it's necessarily all about the amount of calories that we took in or how much we worked out or exercised, where it really has to do with how blood sugar spikes in our body, how high it spikes, and how often it spikes. And, the GLP-1 system actually addresses that as well. But you can see our GLP-1 is increased. This was on a human trial that they did, 140% on an average. Lost 9 pounds in 8 weeks and up to 25 pounds in 12 weeks. And I happen to know that's a lot better than the synthetic drugs that they have out there are doing. 100% who lost weight maintained muscle mass. That's another problem with a lot of the pharmaceutical drugs out there. You know the names, you see all the commercials on TV. Yeah, people are losing weight, but they also have names for, something face and something butt, but because they're losing so much muscle, and that's not happening here. Look at this. This is very exciting. 27% reduction in visceral fat. That's the fat around the middle. We've had many people who have lost some pounds, but the inches have been that much more. I don't know if Charlotte's on here. I heard her speak about that the other day. 5% reduction in body fat. And the whole process is patent pending. So, those drugs out there, of Ozempic, you've heard that, last year, they had revenues of up $13.9 million, billion dollars in sales, which is just, when you think about how large this industry is, the number of people, we say 82% of people either need to lose weight, want to lose weight. It's a huge, huge market out there. And this makes for just a great opportunity for us to be able to help a lot of people solve solutions with, taking back control of their relationship with food, reduce sugar cravings. That was me, certainly helped in that area. Chose smaller portions. They're less hungry. 90% ate less at meals and now eat for health instead of emotions. So, controlling blood sugar levels, which we are, because we're a publicly traded company, we had to check with the FDA. We can legally say that it controls blood sugar levels, and there'll be a press release that will come out on that when that's all formulated. But really exciting stuff with the results that we're getting on this product. Again, for time, I have just a few here, but you can see, Kim is down, last I heard, 16 pounds, I think, when this picture was taken. And remember, nobody's been on these products terribly long. So in fact, because of the amount of product that we've sold in the first 12 days, we're actually on back order. But, it's exciting to see the results people are getting. And just know that it's just going to get even stronger with it. But I'm going to have my husband come and speak to you more about the opportunity. If you've even got like a tiny spark of entrepreneurship and, you want to take back control of your life, you want to give yourself a raise at any time you want, that's what this opportunity is all about. We're helping people by sharing products that are, again, category creating. They're extraordinary products, very results oriented and backed by science with a publicly traded company. You can build and grow a team if you want, and then just, lead a movement, which is what we're all doing. So I'm going to introduce my husband. We get the chance to work together all the time. It's been 32 years. Some days he likes me, some days he doesn't, but you'll enjoy him. So stand by.
Hey, good evening, everybody. I hope you're having a great day. You know, um, it's funny. I want to share. April didn't give you all the details. I guess she left it for me, but can you imagine? Just try and think. I want you to think. I want you to let your imagination just run wild and just let it go. Okay. And imagine this. There's a new product out that solves the biggest health problem facing people in the world today. Okay. And let's just talk the United States, but we are in 23 countries. The GLP-1 is not in all those countries yet. It's just in the United States. But think about a product comes out. Now you heard the billions of dollars that is being sold with the shots, okay, with big pharma. Imagine if it was something easier to do, like just take two tablets when you get up in the morning with some water and wait a half hour and then go about your business. And then later in the day, put a couple scoops of this good tasting vanilla powder in your favorite beverage or smoothie or yogurt, eat it, and you're done. Okay. Do you know, I have never been able to lose weight since I had knee trouble, and the knee trouble made me obviously not so mobile and stuff. The collagen started making my knees feel better, but the GLP-1, I'm down 14 pounds. And I used it for a month, and then I was off it for almost a month because we only had 2 months and April and I shared it. But now back on, and it's 14 pounds and going, and I'm just in love with it. But when you think about that, okay, and someone needs to be muted, April. When you think about that, look at the timing of where we are as a country when it comes to people's concern about money, the cost of living, the cost of housing, the cost of insurance, the cost of groceries, the cost of gasoline. Winter's coming, so the cost of fuel oil. Just think of how much everything has gone up in the last 4 years. And to be able to have another income or an additional income that can soften the load. Okay, I want to share something with you, and this isn't to impress you or whatever, but the company sold somewhere between, six, eight, $10 million worth of product in 12 days of not product, GLP-1. Do you know that was supposed to be a 5 or 6 months supply and it lasted 12 days? That is how in demand the product is. And you know what? We need help distributing it. We need distributors. There's so many people that want it, and we don't have enough people telling people it exists. And you wonder, well, what do I need to do? Do I got to sit in these hotel meetings for hours? Do I have to do? No. Okay. We share the product with other people, generally with before and after pictures. Sometimes on Facebook or Instagram, but most of the time it could be a simple text. This was me 30 days ago. This is me now. And while you're first getting started, you show everyone else's. But you can just share the product and make some money. I'm going to tell you, if you do start using the product, people are going to ask you what you're doing. And it would be crazy to tell them what you're doing and refer them to someone else's website when you could just send them to your own. So there is an opportunity to build and grow a team. And there's an opportunity to lead a movement. I kind of like that. You know, there's a movement, a big movement towards activation instead of supplements. There's a big movement towards holistic approach to taking care of yourself instead of always pharmaceuticals. I like that. I like having a choice that I could go traditional, I could go with pharmaceutical, I could go natural, that's a movement, folks, and you have a chance to be part of that too. Now, you can earn when it comes to money up to 40% on customer sales. Okay, and there's personal sales bonuses, there's other shares in regards for building a team. There's a lot of different opportunities to make money just from sharing the product. I have a friend on here tonight. We were joking last night, and he's just awesome at getting customers, and he's closing in on $40,000 in customer sales. And I don't mean his team personally, okay? And this has been building over the past year, but do the math. Just gathering customers and making 40%, okay, on 40,000. That isn't a bad side income, and our repeat orders are about 74%. Okay, then we get commissions for helping and growing a team. Okay, that's really the business that April and I are in. We lay out all the different options for anyone that's interested, and we show them how to accomplish what they want to get out of it. Our interest is building a team, a multi-million-dollar a month team in the United States and around the world. We want to do the whole thing. So, but there's all kinds of different avenues in it, depending on what you're looking for. There's leadership bonuses. And here's the thing that I thought was spectacular. We spent 25 years with a different company. We were there the day it opened and the day it closed. Whole thing, 25 years, day to day, okay? And what I wouldn't have given to have had a piece of the action, okay, of the company. Do you know the company puts aside 4%, 4%, not of profits, okay, because profits can be manipulated, 4% of gross sales, gross revenue. And the leadership, okay, we're called executives in the business, the leadership shares in that pool. Do you know what that does? Number one, it's a massive bonus, okay? But number two, all the leadership works together. You wouldn't know who was on whose team. Everybody works together. And that's because there's a revenue sharing pool that everybody shares in, and nobody minds helping other people's people because we're all getting from the same pool. It's an amazing system and leadership plan, compensation. It's been set up. I'll leave this up for a second if you want to just screenshot it, but you can scan and look at all the different ways. We have about 9 different ways we earn money, including getting a free Jeep. And I don't mean payments for a Jeep. I mean getting the Jeep, okay, title and all. Amazing trips. I mean, there's a lot of cool stuff. So just take a screenshot of that, and you can watch some videos later on that. Now, I want to give you a simple scenario, okay? I don't know what your level of interest is. I can tell you, if you use the product and you see wrinkles go away from the collagen and you see inches and weight go away from the GLP-1, and everyone starts telling you you look 10 years younger, what are you doing? You look great. You're going to end up in the business because all they're going to want is a link to where to buy it. And it'd be crazy not to send them your link. But let me do a little math with you. We have a title for a person that gathers customers, and it's called Diamond, okay? And a diamond is somebody that has approximately 25 customers, but it adds up to about 4,000 in points or dollars. And we get paid 30% commissions on that. So if you'll see on the left, it says 1,200 a month. So you gathering about 25 customers on the GLP-1 or the collagen Protandim combination, you're going to make 1,200 a month. Now, let me ask you, is it so far-fetched for you to believe that 2 of those 25 may want to earn an extra 1,200 a month for themselves, pay for their product, and maybe pay the grocery bill or pay the car and the insurance plus the product? Do you know if only 2 people get involved with you and they're each making 1,200 a month, you're making an extra, you're getting 10% on their 4,000. Okay, so it's 10% on 8,000. It's an extra 800 a month. You're making 2,000 a month, about 24,000 a year. And you could be doing that from your cell phone, from your kitchen table, wherever you might be. Okay, we're not talking about you needing to have an office or anything like that. Okay, it's real easy. But you want to get real excited? What if your 2, okay, decided they wanted to make 2,000 a month or 24,000? All they have to do is get there too, just like you did. But look at what happens to your income. Now you're getting close to 40,000 a year. with 7 people. Okay, 40,000 a year with 7 people. And I've had people say, "But Bobby, I make a lot more than that." Okay, you want to make 80,000? Do it twice. The scenario. You want to make 120,000? Do the scenario 3 times. You want to make a quarter of a million? Do it 5 or 6 times. But we don't just get paid on 3 levels like you're seeing on the screen. The company pays us 9 levels. So you can keep duplicating the process, but the process keeps going deep. Okay. And I'm telling you, it's one of the most exciting things that I've ever seen. So we have people all over the country. I don't have time to go into this right now, but I want you to understand, like, our team sold over $100,000 of GLP-1 in 7 days. Okay. It went on company wide all over to the tune of multiple millions of dollars in 12 days, and we sold out. Okay. More's coming in. Relax. Don't worry about that. Okay. More's coming in. But it was about 5 or 6 months inventory, lasted 2 weeks, not even 2 weeks. Man, that's exciting. How could you not want to be a part of that? Look at what has happened on TV with commercials creating the popularity of GLP-1 and weight loss. And now we come out with a GLP-1 weight loss product and we don't have to get poked and we don't have to deal with some of the, I don't know, some of the ill feelings that some people get from the shot. I'm telling you, this is a home run, folks. If you've never been in the right place at the right time, or if you've been praying for the right thing to come along at the right time, you found it. You're there. And whoever invited you on, you need to get with them right after we're done and say, "Get me enrolled. I'm in." Okay. And you know what? If you like to travel, I always said, our old company, it was about cruises. And they always said, "We'll take you around the world by cruise, a different segment every year." And April and I always said, "If you're paying, we're going." Okay. And we never missed one. We were on, I don't know, 22 or 23 different cruises with that company. But look at this. We qualified for South Africa already. That's in February. The company is always doing leadership growth summits in Park City, Utah, where we're located just outside of Salt Lake City. And we're in the middle of qualifying for Alaska, which is a cruise next summer. Okay, a cruise to Alaska. So if you like to travel and like to have somebody pay for it, we work it into the business, and the company ends up taking us on some pretty exotic places. We've been to Croatia, Ireland, all over Europe. It's been a fun ride as far as travel goes. Now, why LifeVantage? Okay. And why now? Look at the country, folks. Okay. Do you really think it's smart for anybody to have all their eggs in one basket? You've heard this before. Multiple streams of income's a way to go. Just have money coming in different directions from different places. And our compensation plan that I told you a little bit about works for all types of consultants, individuals, and personalities. You could be an online person just wailing away on social media. You could be a person-to-person type of person. That's more me, okay? But these are products that don't just supplement, they activate. They get your body doing what it did when we were teenagers. I mean, it's amazing. And you don't have to take anybody's word for it. You can go to the NASDAQ, put in LifeVantage or LFVN or symbol. We're publicly traded. There's full transparency. And I can tell you, Activation Nation, which is what we refer to ourselves as, is really thriving. So to kind of wind it up a little bit, what's next? Okay. Get yourself started with a package. Okay. And you could get started for as little as a few $100s, and you couldn't spend more than $9.99 if you wanted to. That's the most expensive pack. Get yourself started in the business and get the 3 main activators. And the bigger the pack, the more product you get, and the bigger the discount you get on the products. Okay. And talk to the person who invited you on tonight and say, "Hey, what products are you using? What package did you get started with? Do you have a favorite combination?" And pick their brain a little bit. But I'll tell you, I like all the products. We take them all every day. We started with the biggest pack because we wanted to know how it all worked. So if somebody asked us a question, we didn't have to tell Mary's story. We could tell Bobby's story or April's story. But pick a pack and get started and don't wait. Do it tonight. And then also decide what is going to be your monthly enrollment, your monthly subscription, I should say. What do you want to continue to be on so you can constantly improve how you feel, how you look, and how productive you are? Now, the company is in the middle of our activation tour. And if you choose the multiplier enrollment pack or the executive enrollment pack, they're going to throw in a bottle of our fat burn, our metabolic enhancer. Works totally different than the GLP-1, but man, what a 1-2 punch if you really want to promote, want to accelerate things. And it's about a $70 value. I think it's 68 and change. So they're throwing in a free bottle if you pick one of those 2 packs that are on the screen. Now, what I want to do is stop sharing the slides and see all your great faces. Can you guys see me? Everybody good? Wave at me. I like when you wave back. I know you're paying attention to me. Okay. I want you to do me a favor. Okay. When we were in our first company and we spent 25 years there were 2 or 3 times when I like to say we just stepped in poop and couldn't do anything wrong. I mean, we were just in the right place at the right time and the business went haywire. I mean, absolutely crazy berserk. And everybody wants that to happen. Everybody wants to know that this is it. This $200 million a year company is going to be the next $2, $3, $4 billion company. Everybody wants to know that. Okay. You don't need to look any further. You're there. Okay. We've seen it. We felt it. We were in Kansas City when this product rolled out, and we need more distribution. We call them consultants now. I still like the word distributor better, but they're called consultants now, but it's just a distributor. We need more because there's not enough people telling other people about it. And our total number, and we probably have some football and sports fans out there. Do you know the World Series is on tonight? I think they're in New York. They're at Yankee Stadium. Do you know the amount of distributors that we have worldwide will maybe fill up Yankee Stadium once? We have maybe 50, 60,000 supporting the world. Does that sound like enough to you? To me, if we had 60,000, maybe that would supply New York. Okay, not the country. I mean, we need more distributors. And you know what? I'll give you a secret. Okay, even if you only occasionally let people know how you got skinny and why you're prettier, you buy your products cheaper. We do get a better price as a consultant than as a customer. Okay, you know that GLP-1 is $199, which is less than half of what the shot costs, $199 a month. But if you buy it on subscription, it's only $179. And if you buy it as a consultant, it's only $159. So why not get yourself set up in business so you can earn money and get it cheaper? Why wouldn't you do that? But even if you have some sort of hesitation with the business, and I don't know why, like I said, we're publicly traded. You want to know a clear-cut signal that things are going the right way and going to. Do you know in the last 6-8 weeks, our stock doubled in price? Go on and look. We're running between 13 and 14 a share. Click back to what it was 2 months ago. And you'll see it was hovering in the $6, $7 mark, give or take, and it doubled. Do you think the big time investors that own hundreds of thousands of shares are onto something? What do you think? Okay. So I'm telling you, folks, this is it. So do me a favor. Somebody loved you enough to tell you about tonight. Somebody cared enough. Okay. Do me a favor and show them that you care about them and let them know that you were on, and let them know that you're ready to get started, either as a customer, but I would say, if you want my opinion, you should do it as a consultant. Okay, we need people sharing the good word about what we have stumbled onto. Okay, it's patent pending. Okay, all of our activators are patented, and this new GLP-1 is patent pending. So I'm telling you, it's the home run you've been waiting for. It's the timing you've been waiting for. We are there, folks. So do me a favor and get back to whoever invited you and say, hey, I'm in. Getting enrolled is only a couple minutes. It's not a big deal, okay? But get yourself involved, get the app on your phone, get your website. Your website starts immediately and start sharing the good word. But I am sorry, I went 5 minutes long. We're supposed to be done at 9. I'm a bad boy. I apologize. Okay. But I'm excited, man. Okay. 100 grand in that stuff in a week. Come on, we're excited. So let's allow everybody to get excited. Have a great night, everybody. We love you and God bless you all. Take care. Bye, everyone.